Hi, and welcome to another edition of Pomona TV News, for July 28th. The weather's going to be a high 89. Looks like it's cooling down, so you better take a jacket with you to work. Okay, this TV show is brought to you by Crustios. Mayor, have you had your Crustios today? You better, because you're going to need it today. Moving on. Okay, the Walker House. Yesterday I went to San Dimas to take care of some business, so I stopped over at the Walker House and took some pictures. You know, I restored a picture for one of the great granddaughters, and for payment, she gave me these old glasses that once belonged to her ancestors. Got gold and everything on them. So yeah, sure, I'll take them. I collect antiques. So anyway, that was pretty cool. And I still, still got them. Should be in a museum, but I got them. Okay, moving on. Yeah, a while back, Gossip Pomona was talking about Ted and his peacock, Peter. Yeah, first time I saw Peter, I was cruising on my green Stingray, and stopped and saw it. And I seen him in books and stuff. I never seen one in person before, And I kind of sneak up behind him, and all of a sudden I heard Ted go, "Hey, leave Peter alone." So I kind of backed off, and I went over and talked to Ted. And after that, we kind of became friends. And every once in a while, he was always sitting out there. I'd stop and talk to him. We sit there, see Peter go do his thing, strutting, picking bugs. So anyway, moving on. Yeah, we just lived about a block and a half away from Rainbow Gardens when it went up in flames. Some things you just don't forget, man. That was one heck of a fire. Oof. Boy, it just burned and burned. But yeah, that was a shame to see that go down in flames. Also, over on 2nd Street in Thomas, where the Thomas Plaza is now, that's where the old Pomona Hotel used to be. And downstairs was a pool hall. I used to call it the dungeon. And yeah, I could see why. I used to go down with my brother and with his buddies, and they'd go down there and play pool, and then the hookers would be upstairs. Moving on. And on the corner of Pearl and Palomar's, there was a baseball field at one time that once where Emerson Junior High School used to be there. And before that, it was Pomona High School. But then later on, it became Emerson Junior High School. And then my brother would throw me on his handlebars again and take me over there, and they would go play baseball, and I'd watch them. I was too young. I couldn't. The glove wouldn't even fit my hand, so I just got to kick back and watch them play. But also, once they tore down that old school, they left a big old hole in the ground like we got over here on 2nd Street. And on the way home, we'd grab some boxes from behind 31 Flavors there on Gary next to Donahue's. And we'd take them down there and we'd tear them apart and we'd use them as sleds. They would slide down those dirt hills. By the time I got home, I was full of dust. That was pretty cool. That was neat. That was a lot of fun. And just down the street there was Art's Market. That little art market, man, that was a full-blown grocery store. He had a meat department in the back and all the rest of the stuff that went along with markets and stuff. It was good to see Art and his wife in there. Those are really good, fond memories. And also, there was another old market, which is a TV repair shop now in the corner of town in Alvarado, I believe it is. And that old man, you go in there, he didn't have much on his shelf, but what he did have on it was full of dust. Even his sodas and his coolers had dust on them. But sometimes we get a little mischievous in there, and he had this squirt gun. He always said it was filled with something else, but later on we found out it was just pickle juice. He had this big old jar, like, pickle juice, but there was no pickles, but he'd fill a squirt gun up with that, and he'd chase us out squirting us with that friggin' squirt gun. Sure. And also, when they were re-roofing the Seventh-day Adventist Church over there in Gordon and 3rd Street, just recently, so I went over there and I dug around the pile of the old shingles, the redwood shingles, and I was lucky to find a whole shingle because they were just ripping them out and just tossing them off. And so I grabbed it and I got an old picture of the church and I decoupaged it and I put a nice glossy coat on it and stuff. It's pretty neat, huh? I got it hanging in my house. I was thinking about giving it to Miss Mickey, but I'm not quite through with it, Miss Mickey. Maybe one of these days I'll get over there and give it to you, donate it to the church. But yeah, that was pretty interesting with the with that old man and his squirt gun chasing us out with that pickle juice, shooting at us kids and stuff. He was something else, that guy. But anyway, and plus the Walker House, boy, they sure really did a nice job restoring that house and all. And then looking back at where my brother used to play baseball and stuff, and going down there and sliding down that pit. That was pretty neat. I think I sat there for maybe a year or so. That big old hole. About a few years, yeah. It was that vacant lot sat there for quite a few years. So anyway, yeah, that was a lot of fun. A lot of fun memories. And then I started talking about, like yesterday, I started getting into my parents. Yeah, I ended up taking it off. It's just kind of get a little emotional when I talk about my folks and stuff back then. So I apologize for that, but what can I say? Really enjoyed those years. Everybody's got fond memories, back when you're a kid and your folks and stuff. So anyway, I just want to, that's why I took it off. I just kind of like, I'll just keep that one to myself. But anyway, with Ted and his peacock, I got some really fond memories too. Just kind of keep them to myself. Like I said, I got to know Ted pretty good. Also, I wanted to bring up, just down the street from Ted, this guy named Ed. I think his last name was Nelson. I went to school with his kids. He was a movie star. He used to come on Peyton Place. But after, he started being on the TV series, he moved up. I think he moved up on top of the hill there by Puddingstone. The big circular house up there. The only one that used to be up there, but now there's a whole slew of houses up there. I think that's where he moved to. So anyway, yeah, I got to know his kids, and I got to talk to him for a little bit before they moved. Went to school, like I said, with his kids and stuff. So that was pretty neat. Okay, that's about it for old news and going way back. Talking about things I remember, especially Ted and his peacock. Now there's some good old days back there. Jeez. Okay, hey, like always, if anything should come up, I'll get back on the horn. And like always, you all take care, and you take care of those ones you love. And also, I want to say hi to Chris and Mark over in Arizona. It was good to talk to you again yesterday. And I want to thank Rob over in Florida, an old friend of mine, for sending me that Good and Plenty commercial. I forgot all about that commercial. Yeah. Choo Choo Charlie. Great. I want to thank you again. Okay, y'all take care, and you take care of those ones you love. Thank you. Thank you very much. Bye.